All the high-flying action as your ENMU Greyhound men's and women's basketball teams continue their journey towards a bid in the Lone Star Conference postseason tournament. Your Greyhounds are home Thursday, January 20th at 5 and 7:30 p.m. versus St. Mary's, and continue their home weekend Saturday, January 22nd at 2 and 4 against St. Edwards. Tickets are only $5 per person. Kids 8 and under are free. Visit goeasternathletics.com for more information. Eastern New Mexico University men's and women's basketball. All in.
We know you love your car, and at Big O Tires, we love your car too. We know it's so much more than just how you get from here to there. That's why your locally owned Big O in Roswell and Carlsbad is proud to help keep your car in top shape with our trustworthy service, quality products, major tire brands, and some of the best deals in town. And don't forget, we have easy and affordable financing options for nearly any budget. As members of our community, we know what's important to you and your car. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
On the pregame shows, we get ready for today's matchup between the Artesia Bulldogs and the Taos Tigers from the Hope Christian Basketball Tournament. Coach Michael Mondragon joins us. And, Coach, that was a heck of a game yesterday, as well as the Bulldogs played defensively with the steals and the baskets. You had to be real happy with how the team played yesterday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anytime you come up here on the road and handle the trip and get that first game out and come out and play the way they did, I thought all phases of the game were pretty good. Obviously, Shiprock wasn't as good as some of the teams that we've played. But, regardless of how good they are, when you can come out and you're executing and you're doing things you're wanting to do, that's what makes me happy. And we guarded really well. We rebounded really well. We shot the ball very well. So a lot of good things. Good way to start a tournament. Great way to start on the road and handle that first game after that long trip.
Well, that's awesome, and hopefully a lot of that will carry over to the rest of this week and into the rest of the season. You've got Taos coming up here in a little bit, and what do you know about those Taos Tigers?
Oh, they're very athletic. They bring back a really senior-led team. It's kind of ironic. We played them this summer. They beat us barely in a team camp in Santa Fe, and they're a different team, and we're a different team now than we were this summer. So we're a little familiar with them. Got to watch them yesterday morning against St. Pius, and actually came back in that game. They were down 13 points going into the fourth. They made a little run and found a way to win. So they're big. They got a big kid, number 52. He's about 6'6", 6'7". Their best guard by far is number 32. He's about 6'3", 6'4". So we're going to have to really be solid inside, really do a good job of taking care of the ball. They do like to get up and down and run, what we like to do. So very similar in styles of play. They're our senior-led team. They have about 8 or 9 seniors on their team. So just got to come out and do what we do. Take care of the ball, rebound, be aggressive, make sure we continue to guard. We're really going to have to make sure we're sound on both ends of the glass. We're going to have to rebound, keep them off the glass. And I like our chances. It's what we come up for, Gene. These are the games we want to play. They're 4A games. They're 4A good games for us to see where we are, especially after yesterday playing so well and trying to get that to carry over into today.
Did you get a chance to see the other games? I know Hope Christian beat Bloomfield and West Las Vegas beat Hot Springs. Did you get a chance to see the other side of the bracket at all?
No, sir. We'll get to see them the night after we play. We'll go watch that late game. But I know Hope's Hope. Hope's always a good basketball team. They always come out and really fundamental, really disciplined. Haven't seen much about West Las Vegas. It's kind of weird. I was just looking at their scores, and they've beat a lot of 3A schools. They are a 3A school. So, but again, Gene, this is what we do. We come up here, we get on the road, we play teams we haven't seen that we don't really have an opportunity to play because they're not in our region. And just hoping we get a chance to get better and improve and continue to do what we do to get us ready for district and get battle tested. Because our guys, I'm really pleased the way we played yesterday, and now we just got to work on that consistency. Something we've been talking about a lot, Gene, is just being consistent. And this is a great opportunity, a fun opportunity for us to come out and compete against one of the best teams in 4A.
Very good. Is the team going to get to do anything, pardon the expression, for fun while they're up there in Albuquerque this weekend?
Well, I mean, fun is all, and that's what I tell the guys. Before we play every game, we got to have fun, got to play hard.
Yeah.
And that's what we do. Yesterday was really nice playing early. After we got done, he took them to a nice dinner and got some good Mexican food in us. And let them go to the mall. They love the mall. They still like going to the mall, which is, it kind of baffles me with all this online stuff.
Yep.
Went to the mall for a couple hours, but they know it's a business trip. But today, we're finishing up a shoot-around now and going to go feed them a pregame meal, get some good food in their system, and get our minds right and get ready for this evening. So, yes, sir, there's some fun mixed in between, but like I tell them, they know this is a business trip. So we're coming up here, and you got to have a little pleasure. You got to mix a little bit of both, but you got to make sure we're focused and ready to go this afternoon.
All right, good luck against Taos, and hopefully you'll be in the championship game tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Gene. I appreciate you guys.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach. That's Coach Michael Mondragon. Bulldogs getting ready to take on the Taos Tigers. Joby Hodling is there, play-by-play, coming up next on the pregame show.
My name is Jake Barrera. I'm number 24, and I'm a senior. My parents are Ray and Candace Barrera, and I'm also involved in basketball, track, student council, and I'm also in Honor Society. And my favorite college basketball team is probably Arizona State because that's where I'm planning to go after high school. And my favorite NBA team is probably the Lakers because I've just always loved the Lakers growing up. And I love being a Bulldog because there's so much tradition that comes with it, and it's just fun playing all the sports and being able to play in front of our great community.
Bulldog fans, Joby Hodling here on KSVP Radio, AM 990 and FM 93.7. I think we got it on our Facebook page and also on our YouTube channel, audio only, live. Hope Huskies High School, Hope Christian in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The Artesia Bulldogs here in the tournament for the Hope Huskies. And second round action here. The Bulldogs won yesterday. If you didn't hear the game, Artesia played Shiprock, had a big game, won 73-27. That brought them to today's semifinal action against the Taos Tigers, who defeated the St. Pius Sartans yesterday 46-40. For the Tigers, Matthew Mondragon, number 10, Isaiah Gintette, number 13, Anthony Padilla, 6'3" guard, number 32, Eldon Torres, a 6'5" player, playing down in the post, number 50, and Damon Eli, a 6'7" post, whereas number 52 for the Bulldogs, Nick Sanchez, Cameron Thorpe, Jake Barrera, Riley Jarrett, Japhet Zamarone, and Jarrett jumping against the much bigger man. It's won by number 52, Eli, and we are underway here as the Tigers wearing black and orange, Bulldogs wearing white and orange. On the right side, trying to get it down to the post, unable to, are the Tigers. They spin around to the left side. Number 50 with the ball on the left wing, picks it and throws it outside to number 13, Gintette. Now they swing it around the post over to number 32, Padilla. Padilla goes underneath. Gintette shot up and no good. Good block out there by Zamarone. He gets the first rebound of the ball game. And the Bulldogs, Nick Sanchez, gets called from coach, goes the other way, gets it to Jake Barrera on the right wing, puts it on the floor, goes into the lane, puts up an 18-footer. Nothing but basket for Jake Barrera. He scores, opening the Bulldogs up here, and now has a full court man-to-man pressure going on here as number 13, Gintette, comes up against Sanchez, gets it across the timeline, slows it down, stands out top dribbling, looking at his team, goes to the left side, goes to the big man Torres. Torres underneath to the shooting guard, number 32, Padilla, who takes it in on the left side and scores. Score tied up. They put on a full court pressure. Bulldogs break it easily. Barrera to the right corner to Zamarone. His shot up. It's going to be too long on the backside. Torres with the rebound, one of their bigs. Down the floor they come. Gintette on the right side into the lane. Steps, gets it to number 52, their big man. He goes up and he called for travel, the first turnover of the ball game, and that's number 52, Damon Eli, the 6'7" junior. Full court press. Looking to get it in. They get it into Thorpe. He goes ahead to Sanchez up the left side. Now he goes into the lane. His shot up and off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Torres. He gets it to Gintette up the floor. They come up the left side. Gintette underneath, goes up and scores. He now has a bucket and the score 4-2. Long pass down, and catching it on the other end is Jarrett. He gets the bucket. Getting the assist, I believe, was Nick Sanchez. They work around the top, do the Taos Tigers over on the right side. Mondragon goes to the big man underneath. His shot up and good. Damon Eli scores 6-4. Long pass down to Thorpe on the left side. He's going to hold on to it. Bounce pass to Jarrett. Jarrett out top is going to get it to Sanchez. Sanchez Goes up in the middle and makes the bucket. Nice little take. He's got so much ups. Ties it up 6-6 with 5:35 to go here in the first. Gentette goes to the left side. He's going to throw up a little jumper just like that. It goes up and no good. Tipped out of there. Sanchez comes out of there with the rebound. He goes into the lane, up and misses the shot. Tries to go around the big man. They get it ahead to number 32, the 6'7". He goes in and dunks it. Damon Eli with the dunk on the breakaway. 8-6, 5:15 to go, and then we're going to have a foul on the Tigers. Sanchez was trapped, but they got the foul. Checking into the ball game is going for Barrera and Zamarone is Deans and Wesson as they check in. Ball into the backcourt from Jarrett to Sanchez. 8-6, the Taos Tigers lead. 5:09 and counting to go here in the first period. Over to the right side to Wesson on the right wing. Goes out top to Deans. Deans swings it over to Thorpe. Thorpe out top to Jarrett. Swings it over to the right side. Sanchez looks at the three. Doesn't take it. Now he's going to take the three-pointer, and it's going to be good. He buries that from deep on the right wing. Bulldogs take the lead 9-8. 4:47 and counting to go. As coming across the timeline is a 6'3" Padilla, one of their guards. On him is Thorpe. Goes underneath to number 34 who had checked in. That's Duke, another one of their bigs. He's 6'5". He turns and throws it underneath. Shot up and good for number 50, Torres. Got good position on Deans. Has about 6'8" inches on him. Bulldogs trying to get it across the timeline. Stuck in the backcourt. Sanchez gets it. He gets it across to Thorpe on the left wing. His three-pointer is up off the back of the rim. No good. Dean's up high fighting for it, going and getting it. And actually it's going to go out of bounds on the Bulldogs. Checking back in for Jarrett will be Zamarone, so Jarrett will get his first break. Also checking back into the ball game is Eli. He checks in for Torres for the Tigers in the backcourt. Gentette with the basketball, picked up by Sanchez. Takes it away from him. Sanchez with the steal. He's going to go in and score. Nice bucket. He gets the steal and the bucket. Bulldogs now lead 11-10. They get it into Padilla. Padilla is going to be picked up by Thorpe as he backs up to the three-point line. Padilla across the timeline. Goes to the right side to Eli. Eli out top to Gentette. Goes by the Bulldogs. And then underneath, Peyton Deans gets the missed shot. So Deans with the board. Gets it ahead. Zamarone, he misses the shot right there, point blank. He got him to go by him. Then he missed the shot. We're going to have a foul called on the Bulldogs, which will be their first, and they're calling that on Diego Wesson. Checking back into the ball game will be Jake Barrera. He came in for Sanchez, giving him his first break. 3:34 to go in the first period. 11-10, the Bulldogs lead by 1 against the 4th ranked in 4A Taos Tigers. Padilla out top of the basketball, picked up by Thorpe. It's tipped away by Thorpe. He gets the steal. He goes the other direction. He's going to go up, and his shot blocked. No foul called. But he does get the board and go the other way. Bulldogs basketball. Sub coming back in, Nick Sanchez. And he's going to come in for who? Diego Wesson. So with 3:23 to go in the first period, the score, now we got another sub, as Riley Jarrett will check back into the ball game. And coming out will be Peyton Deans. All right, so the Bulldogs with the starters back on the floor, 3:23 to go. Bounce pass into Zamarone. He has it almost taken away, puts it on the ground, and it's out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog basketball. He had 2 bigs on him. Padilla and Duke were both hounding him, and one of them tipped it out of bounds. So keying it in on the left side baseline is Thorpe. Gets it to Zamarone. Up and, he missed the layup again, but there's Thorpe with the rebound and the putback, and one. So Thorpe with another rebound. He puts up and in, and he's fouled.
Hey, I'm new to the area, bro.
Coach Mondragon got warned. He said, hey, I'm new to the area. Coming up the line a little bit. Shot is up, no good for Thorpe. 13-10, the Bulldogs lead, 3:13 to go. Padilla on the right side, picked up by Sanchez. Goes, I thought it was going to be stolen there, but they get it over to number 52, Eli. Back across court, he goes to Duke. Duke outside to Mondragon, to Gutierrez. Now Mondragon with a three-point shot is up, and it's going to be no good. Going up high for the rebound was a 6'7" Eli. He puts it up and in. His 6th point of the ball game, and the Huskies back within 1. Bulldogs right down the floor quickly. Get it down to Zamarone, now to Sanchez. He goes into the lane, goes up and under. He's going to miss the layup, but he is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2, and let's see who they call it on. One of the bigs. Called it on number 34, and that is Xavier Duke, 6'5" junior. So Nick Sanchez at the line to shoot 2. That was a 3rd team foul, the first on Duke, and he drains the first one. So the Bulldogs back up by 2, 14-12, as number 23 comes into the ball game, and that is Jonathan Evans. And I think Isaiah Gentette went out of the ball game for the Taos Tigers. So the second shot upcoming for Nick Sanchez. He's got the second free throw made. Now has 9 points of the 15 for the Bulldogs. Full court pressure here. Having a hard time getting it in are the Tigers. It's tipped out of bounds by Nick Sanchez, who was covering Nathaniel Gutierrez. So keying it in will be their 6'7" Damon Eli. Now they're going to switch. And 23 Evans goes to key it in. Bulldogs in a man-to-man press defense. Get the ball from the official. He'll get it into the corner to Gutierrez, who's picked up by Sanchez. Now they get it over to Matthew Mondragon. Jake Barrera chasing him down. They go to Sanchez. Shot is up and no good. There's Eli with the big rebound. He turns into the lane, puts it up and in. He now has 8 points. The junior for the Taos Tigers, and they're back within 1, 15-14, 2:14 and counting. Nick Sanchez crosses the timeline, looks over coach, gets the call, looks for a screen, goes into the lane, kicks it out to the right side. Barrera picks it out, goes to Zamarone, who's going to shoot the 3, and he knocks it down. Big time shot there for Zamarone, his first bucket of the ball game, and it's a big one. 18-14, the Bulldogs lead. Sanchez picking up Gutierrez in the backcourt, now switches, gets on Evans. They swing it over to the left side to Mondragon, picked up by Barrera on the left wing. Go underneath. We're going to have a foul on Zamarone as they got it into Duke down on the left baseline. He reached, foul called. That's going to be the first on him, I believe, as Torres and Gentette check back in. Also checking in for the Bulldogs is going to be Deans coming in for Zamarone. So it is Taos basketball. Keying it in on the left baseline will be Nathaniel Gutierrez. They're going to go out top. Oh, it goes through the hands. That's going to be a backcourt violation. Bulldog basketball. Turnover. I don't think I've missed any turnovers. I think that's the only second turnover of the ball game by either club, both of them on Taos. I don't remember the Bulldogs turning it over. Into the backcourt. Nick Sanchez will chase it down, pass in from Peyton Deans, and the Bulldogs will set up on offense with 1:35 and counting. Go in the first period, leading by 4. Cameron Thorpe out to Barrera up top, goes to Sanchez. Sanchez spots for 3, hits off the rim, no good. Chasing down the rebound is Peyton Deans, gets it to Thorpe, swings it to Barrera. He's going to shoot a 3 from the top, and he knocks it down. Jake Barrera with the 3-point shot. Cameron Thorpe with the assist. Nick Sanchez picking up Gentette in the backcourt. So Barrera now with 5 points as Torres has it out and kicks it to the left side. 3-point shot is up and good for Gentette. His first bucket of the ball game. 21-17, Bulldogs up by 4. Under a minute to go, 55 seconds as Sanchez takes his walk down. Gentette waiting on him at the 3-point line. Gets it over to Barrera on the right corner. Picks up his dribble, swing it over to Sanchez on the left side. Out top it goes to Thorpe. Thorpe kicks it over to the corner. Jarrett with the basketball. He's going to put it on the floor, come out top to Nick Sanchez. Bulldogs are reset here with 30 seconds. They call an ISO. And we're going to have a foul on number 13, Gentette, and I think that's his second. We'll see what they put it up on the board. He's checking back into the ball game was number 10, Mondragon, and number 34, Duke. And that is only the first foul on Gentette. I thought it was his second. Michael Malone will come in. Cameron Thorpe will get a break. Bulldog basketball. Dean's up. Also coming in is going to be Marshall Meekum. He's coming in for Jake Barrera. So the Bulldogs will get ready to set up here with 29.9 seconds. Peyton Deans looking to go into the backcourt. Goes across the court instead to Michael Malone, now to Sanchez. Sanchez on the left side, puts it on the floor, goes over to Deans. Deans swings it to Malone. Malone goes swing it over to Meekum. Meekum over to Riley Jarrett. He'll get it to Torres. Torres drives into the lane. He's going to kick it over to Meekum in the corner on the left side. His three-point shot up, no good. Sanchez gets the rebound with 7 seconds to go. He goes into the lane, puts up a jumper, and it's going to not be good. Up high for the rebound, and then a foul called on Deans as number 34, Xavier Duke, gets the board. That's going to be the third team foul as Weston checks back into the ball game for Sanchez with 2 seconds to go in the first period, and the Bulldogs lead 21-17. So Bulldogs can put on some full court pressure here. Malone and Meekum in the backcourt chasing the guards. They get it in to Mondragon. Meekum on him. He's going to shoot up a three-quarter shot. No good. Getting the rebound, Riley Jarrett, his first rebound of the ball game. And so at the end of one, the Bulldogs lead 21-17.
Hello, Bulldog fans. It's Martin from Frost Mortgage in Artesia, your local lender. While the Bulldogs are scoring high, your mortgage should be going low. Rates are at an all-time low, and it's time to cash in on it. So call Martin at 575-749-6278 to schedule your free consultation. Remember, you have a choice when it comes to your home financing, so don't be misled. Call Martin at Frost Mortgage today.
Frost Mortgage is a division of Primary Residential Mortgage Incorporated. It's an equal housing lender. NMLS number 3094. Prices are being slashed at Castle Rentals, Artesia's fun and friendly rent-to-own furniture store. Get a free mattress pad cover when you purchase a Serta or Kingdom mattress. Both brands on sale now. Get deep discounts on lamps by Cow Lighting. Beautiful and unique handcrafted lamps made right here in the US of A. Find your new furniture, appliances, or electronics today at Castle Rentals, 2616 West Main in Artesia. Rent to own or 90 days same as cash on all items.
Fast first period there as the Bulldogs and the Taos Tigers matching up pretty evenly, but the Bulldogs with the 4-point lead to end the first, 21-17. And it will be Bulldog basketball on the floor. Thorpe, Sanchez, Barrera, Zamarone, and Jarrett, the starting five for the Bulldogs. Going left to right in front of me. Get it into Sanchez. He's chased down and hounded by Mondragon. Bounce pass to Jarrett. Jarrett turns. He's going to shoot about a 15-footer. Knocks it down. Nice shot for Riley Jarrett. Right in the face of a guy that's about 6'5". Down the floor they come. They get it to number 5 who checked in, Robert Gertston. He gets to Eli. He goes into the lane, lays it up and in. So Damon Eli with his 10th point of the ball game, 23-19. Nick Sanchez across the timeline, goes to the right side. Going to do some ISO over here. Goes down the baseline. Shot is up. He is fouled. He went into the trees. Let's see who they called it on, either number 10 or number 50. They called it number 10. It's Matthew Mondragon, his first, and the 5th team foul. So at the line to shoot 2 is Nick Sanchez. He's 2 for 2 from the line. He's got a 3-pointer and 2 2-point field goals. So 9 points in the ball game for Nick, and 23-19 lead. Shot is up and good. So Nick now with 10, 7:26 to go here in the half. The Bulldogs up by 5, 24-19. Second shot is up and good. So now 4 for 4 from line is Nick Sanchez as Michael Mondragon brings it up against Barrera. I said Michael. Matthew Mondragon for the Taos Tigers. Back cut pass. It's going to be off them. It should be, I thought it was our ball. One of the Bulldogs got a hand on it, went out of bounds over in front of the stands across the way. Matthew Mondragon will key it in over there. Out top they go to Damon Eli. He's going to get it to Gentet, and he'll pick up Nick Sanchez as they go into their offense. Goes to Eli. He hands it off. Going in is Gertston. He's cut off by Thorpe. Now they swing it over to the right side. Mondragon with the basketball goes outside to Eloy. He's going to shoot a 3-pointer. It's going to be up and no good. That was a push, no foul called. Boy, we had great position. They get it down quickly, up and score. The Bulldogs answer right back. As the long pass down to Jarrett, he now has 6. As Mondragon back the other way quickly for the Tigers. Goes to the right side to Gertston. Tries to go underneath. Now we're going to have a foul on Zamarone. That's his second. And no foul called on him a minute ago. Zamarone with that great assist as he threw the touchdown pass to Jarrett. right after Zamarone got pushed by Torres, and he put it back up and in. So Zamarone checks out. Peyton Deans checks in. Also checking in is number 32, Anthony Padilla for the Tigers. Coming out as number 5, Robert Gersten. All right, so Tiger basketball on the right side. Mondragon to key it in. Baseline, almost 5 seconds. Gets it into Eli out on the right side. Picked up by Deans. Goes underneath. Hands it back to Eli. He just steps in and puts up a shot. It's no good. Gets his own rebound. Puts up a shot, and it's good. He now has 12 in the lead. Back to 4, 27-23 Bulldogs, 6:19 and counting as Nick Sanchez crosses the timeline. Sanchez working his way, goes around the screen, spots for 3. Shot is up, shot is no good. There's Cameron Thorpe with the rebound, gets it back to Sanchez. He goes into the lane, is tipped away from him, and they come up with the steal. That's a turnover on the Bulldogs. Underneath they go, and they kick it outside to Mondragon. Mondragon goes back underneath to Torres. He spins the lane. They're going to call an offensive foul. Good job there by Riley Jarrett as he stood his ground and took that foul as Torres just busted into him, bull in the China Closet style. Checking back into the ball game will be Xavier Duke for the aforementioned Torres, and a timeout taken. So we're going to take a timeout as well. Bulldogs lead 27-20.
Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. From GM certified service and parts, body and paint repairs, to a great lineup of new Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC models, along with our hand-picked selection of new-to-you cars, trucks, and SUVs, we've got you covered. We invite you to come see us today for excellent customer service and the hassle-free buying experience you deserve. You'll find us right here on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia, where we've sat proudly for almost 97 years, or at GuyChevy.com.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back here. We were trying to figure out who called the timeout. I think the Bulldogs did, but I'm not 100%. Who called the timeout? I did. Okay, yeah, the Bulldogs called the timeout. All right, so it's Bulldog basketball. Peyton Deans, Nick Sanchez, Riley Jarrett, Cameron Thorpe, and Jake Barrera on the floor for the Bulldogs in their white unis. As Nick Sanchez taking his time crossing the line. They got out of that full court press pretty early. The Bulldogs made sure work of it. Into the corner goes to Jarrett on the right side. Looks at the 3, goes outside to Sanchez. Sanchez now to Thorpe in the corner. We're going to have a foul called on Riley Jarrett, offensive. As he set a screen over there, and they called it for a moving screen. So it'll be back to the Taos Tigers. Keying it in will be number 10, Matthew Mondragon for the Tigers. No relation to Coach Mondragon. Gentette down the floor on the left side, picked up by Sanchez. He goes all the way into the baseline. Bounce pass is going to be all the way outside. A three-pointer put up by Padilla, and he drains it. So Padilla now with 5 points. Sanchez right back down the floor. A three-point shot put up by the Bulldogs. Jake Barrera, no good. Coming out of there with the rebound will be the Tigers. 27-26. The Bulldogs now lead by 1. Left side. Over to Duke. Duke's going to go underneath, and the shot up and good, and they're going to count it. So Torres with the bucket. That now has 8. That call was on number 12, Peyton Deans, his second foul. As checking into the ball game is Diego Wesson. Barrera will get a break. Also checking in is number 20, Nathaniel Gutierrez for Padilla on the Tiger side. And at the line is Eldon Torres looking for the three-point play as the Bulldogs are going to check in Chance Campbell after the shot. Shot is good. That's Torres' 9th point. So the Tigers now lead 29-27. First time they've led in a while. Deans comes out with 2 fouls. Campbell into the basketball game, gets it to Sanchez. He's picked up in the backcourt by Mondragon. Now Matthew backs off. So Sanchez across the timeline. Going to go around the screen. Underneath it goes to, and it's blocked, but he's also fouled. It was underneath to Wesson, a back cut off of the right side baseline. And Diego fouled. Let's see who they call it on. Number 34. So that's on Duke. That's his second and the 7th team foul on the Tigers. So the Bulldogs with 5 team fouls with 4:50 to go here in the first half. And at the line, Diego Wesson. Shot up and good for Diego. That's his first point of the ball game. Checking back in will be the big man, Damon Eli. And I say the big man, they got several of them. He comes in 6'7" for 6'5". A lot of big guys on this team. 28-29, the Tigers lead by 1. Weston can tie it up with a second free throw. Shot is up, and shot is going to be no good. Coming down there with the rebound will be Torres. Gets it to Gentette, and he's going to work his way across timeline on the right side. Picks up his dribble, swings it over to number 20. Gutierrez shoots the three. It's off, no good. And there's Cameron Thorpe with a good rebound. Great block out there. That's 4 rebounds for Cameron. Sanchez into the lane, lays it up, no good. Chance Campbell fighting for the board, and it's going to go off of who? They say it's off of the Bulldogs.
75-2.
Bulldogs looking to put on a different kind of full court press here, kind of a slower one as they pick up everybody in the backcourt. Number 20 back to Gentette. He's across the timeline. Now he's trapped. Bulldogs looking to get the 5 seconds. They're going to call a timeout, so Gentette calls a timeout for the Tigers as he was trapped by Thorpe and Sanchez. 29-28 is our score. The Bulldogs down by 1. We're going to hear from KFC. We'll be right back.
Cambria here from KFC in Artesia. The big news of the day, it's official. Our lobby is now open. We have taken extra precautions to ensure yours and our safety. The all-new KFC chicken sandwich is here. You've got to try it. An extra crispy, hand-breaded chicken fillet placed on a buttery brioche bun, topped with pickles and your choice of classic or spicy mayonnaise. It's the best chicken sandwich ever, and it's only at your KFC in Artesia.
The lobby is open. Come dine with us at your KFC Taco Bell in Artesia.
All right, so on the floor for the Bulldogs, Campbell, Jarrett, Thorpe in the backcourt, up in the front court, or in the front court, and then in the backcourt is Sanchez and Wesson. We're back underway. Tigers swing it over to the left side, lose the ball, but they get it. They go back and get it to Eli. Outside it goes to Padilla. He shoots a three from way outside, no good. Up tall for the rebound is going to be Chance Campbell, and he is fouled by Eldon Torres, which is his second foul. Campbell with the great rebound, and that's the 18th foul, so it should be 1-1, and it is, as Chance Campbell will go to the line to shoot the 1-1. Second foul on number 50, Eldon Torres. And the 8th team foul. The Bulldogs with 5 team fouls. 4:04 to go here in the first half as Chance gets the ball from the official. Takes his warm-up dribble. Shot is up, and shot is good. So Chance Campbell on the scoring board now with 1 point. Checking back in is Xavier Duke as Torres takes a seat. They just trade 6-5s. Chance gets the ball back from the official. And his second shot is up. It looks good. Off the back of the rim, no good. Coming out of there with it is Eli, the rebound. He hands it off to Padilla, picked up in the backcourt by Diego Wesson. He works his way across the timeline, hounded by Wesson. Now goes to the left side, picks up his dribble, kicks it over to the right side corner. The shot is up. It's going to be no good. The Tigers trying to get the rebound. It goes off of the knee of Matthew Mondragon and out of bounds. All the bigs were up high. It just tipped away from all of them. So Bulldog basketball. Chance into Sanchez. 3:40 to go. 29-29 is our score. Sanchez crosses the timeline, picked up by Matthew Mondragon. Goes to the right side to Wesson. Wesson out top to Chance Campbell. Over to the left side to Sanchez. He puts up a jumper and he drains it. Nick Sanchez on the left baseline. Bulldogs take the lead, 31-29. Padilla now with the ball. It's tipped away. Coming out of there with it is going to be the Bulldogs. The other way they go, Nick Sanchez on the right side. Stutter steps, goes into the lane, and he is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot the 1-1. That's the 9th team foul. The Bulldogs leading 31-29. So Riley Jarrett came away with that steal. As the ball was tipped around, he grabbed it. So the 4th turnover on the Tigers, and at the line to shoot the 1-1 is Nick Sanchez. 3:12 to go here in the first half. The officials talking it over. Now they get it to Sanchez at the line. First shot is up, and shot is going to be no good. Coming down with the rebound is Eli. He strips out of there. Now we're going to have a foul call on who? As he tried to dribble out of there, and it's going to be called on Nick Sanchez, his first, and the Bulldogs' 6th. Actually, they say it's the 7th. So that'll be a 1-on-1 opportunity for Damon Eli. He'll go to the line. He can tie it up if he makes them both. 31-29, the Bulldogs lead. 3:08 to go here in the period, in the half. So Damon Eli, the junior, number 52, steps up to the line. 1-on-1, first one is up, and it's going to be no good. And there's a rebound for Thorpe. He gets it to Wesson, who gets it across court to Sanchez right in front of us here at the press table. He's across the timeline, picked up by Mondragon, gets it to Wesson. Wesson picked up out there by Gutierrez. Bulldogs left side, Thorpe. Cameron Thorpe with the basketball. He goes outside to Nick Sanchez, and we're going to have a foul on who? They called 3 seconds. Was we in the lane? We were right on the edge of the lane, it looked like. 3-second call, turnover on the Bulldogs, their fourth. So 2:45 to go here in the half. The Bulldogs remain to lead by 2, 31-29 as they get it into Padilla. He's picked up by Wesson. He gets across the timeline on the right side, swings it over to Gutierrez. Gutierrez picked up by Sanchez. Back to Padilla. Now cross-court pass over to Gentet. Puts it on the floor on the baseline. Goes underneath. The ball's tipped away, and we're going to have a foul called on the Bulldogs. Diego Wesson. That's his second, as Jake Barrera will check back in for Wesson. At the line again will be Damon Eli, the 6'7" junior. So again, he has a chance to tie it up if he can make these two. He missed his last opportunity, the front end. His shot is up, and his shot is going to be no good. Padilla fights for the rebound and gets it, and he puts it up and in. So number 32 gets the rebound. The Bulldogs' Nick Sanchez right down the floor, gets to Pereira in the corner. His three-point shot is up and no good. And there's Duke getting the rebound. 31-31, 2:14 and counting. Ball's tipped, but Eli is there with it out top. He's going to get it back over to Padilla. Over to the right corner it goes to Gentet. He steps back, puts up a three, and he knocks it down. His second three-pointer. The Tigers go up by 3, 34-31. Sanchez quickly down the floor. He's going to shoot a three. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Campbell was up for the board, and Eli just takes it away from him, goes the other direction, hands it off to Padilla. He goes up and scores. So Padilla, after the rebound by Eli, gets the pass from Eli, who drove the court. 36-31. And there's a 30-second timeout. I'm going to keep it here. Bulldogs fighting here, but giving up some boards to the bigger Tigers, and now down by 5, the biggest lead in the ball game for the Taos Tigers, 36-31. Bulldogs have spread out the scoring. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Bulldogs have scored at least 1 point. 1, 2, 3, 4, as opposed to the Tigers. They've only got 4 young men that have scored at least 1 point. The majority of their points coming from their bigs down underneath. Well, I'll take that back. Anthony Padilla, who is a big guard, he's listed as 6'3". He's got 9 points. Torres has 9, and Eli has 12. All right, so Bulldog basketball. Mondragon picking Nick Sanchez up, and then he backs off of him. Down to 1:40. Sanchez taking his time walking across court. Zamarone on the left side. Get it to go underneath to Jarrett. It's tipped away from him, and it's out of bounds off of the Tigers, so the Bulldogs will have the ball. With 1:30 to go on the baseline, the left side, Cameron Thorpe to key it in. And he's going to go over to the corner. Jake Barrera spots up for 3. It's off the rim, no good. Ball is tipped out, and there's a rebound for Zamarone. He gets it to Sanchez. Sanchez drives the lane and hands it off to Jarrett. His shot blocked as he goes up the left side. Eli comes out of there with it. He's the one that got the block. He dribbles up the floor. Then he's going to get hung up. He kicks it outside to Mondragon. Mondragon looks at the 3, does not take it. Goes back to Eli underneath. His shot up and good. 38-31. Sanchez firing back down the floor. Utah! On the right side is Sanchez. He goes around the screen, looks at a 3, doesn't take it. Now spin it over to Jake Barrera on the left side. He puts it on the floor to Zamarone. He's going to spot up for 3, and it's in and out, no good. Duke with the big rebound. He gets it down to Padilla. Padilla on the right side is going to spot for 3. He puts it up. It's going to be no good. Up high for the rebound was Jarrett, and he is fouled. So Riley Jarrett will go to the line to shoot the, actually he'll shoot 2. No, that's 10, so it's 2 shots. They're saying 1 and 1, but that's going to be 2 shots for Riley Jarrett, who got the rebound and was hammered, knocked to the floor. So his second rebound of the ball game. Bulldogs down by 7. It's the largest lead for the Tigers here in the game with 41.5 seconds to go in the first half. 38-31 Tigers, but at the line to shoot 2 is Riley Jarrett. Getting ready to come in for the Bulldogs, Michael Malone. And coming in for the Tigers, I'll see in just a minute. I can't see his number. Shot is up and good for Riley. His 7th point here in the ball game. It's number 23. Both the 23s check in. So for the Bulldogs, Michael Malone, and for the Tigers, Jonathan Evans. 38-32 Tigers with 41.5 seconds. Riley Jarrett gets the ball back from the official. His shot up and good. So Riley buries them both and now has 8 points in the ball game. Eloy trying to get it in. He does get it into Evans. He crosses the timeline. Gets the ball to Mondragon. Mondragon picked up by Malone. Hands it off to Padilla out top. Thorpe will be on him. Now to Gentet. Sanchez on him as they just worked a 3-man weave out near midcourt. Mondragon with the ball. Goes behind the back to Padilla. Looking to hold it for the last shot as Gentet has it. Picked up by Sanchez right out near the midcourt line. Now they switch. Mondragon, there's a fall down. That should have been a travel, but coming out of there with it is Riley Jarrett. He goes in, no foul called. Bulldogs get it back, though, so a turnover. Ball's tipped around. Now the turnover back to the Tigers, and then it's turned back over, getting it down the floor to Zamarone, and not in time. Boy, we had a worry of turnovers. Both teams turned it over twice. No bucket was made. 38-33 is our halftime score as the 5-point lead by the Taos Tigers going in here at the half. All right, we're going to get the Tape Branch halftime show going for you. I'll come back about midway through and give you some stats, and then we'll have the second half. Thanks for tuning in here on KSVP Radio, AM 990 and FM 93.7. And we're on our Facebook and our YouTube channel, audio only. We'll be right back after this timeout. Tape Branch halftime show up.
Hi, it's Maria and Brisa with the Tape Branch Auto Group. Are you in the market for a new car but don't know where to look?
Well, look no further. Here at Tape Branch Auto Group, we have had our used car managers busy buying vehicles to fill our inventory and to meet your needs.
That's right. We are bringing in new cars daily and getting them ready to hit our showrooms. But hurry fast because these vehicles will not last long.
And if you have no time to make it down to the dealership, that's not a problem. You can view our entire inventory on www.tapebranch.com, where you will have the ability to purchase your car online with front door delivery.
That's right. Come and visit us at www.tapebranch.com.
And we do it all. Need an oil change? Come on in. No appointments necessary. Brakes making funny noises? We've got you covered. Transmissions in the dumps? That's not a problem.
Come see us today at Tape Branch in Artesia, Carlsbad, Hobbs, or Roswell, where the selection of vehicles will not disappoint.
You've changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck, duck, goose. But you'd do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Sandy Stockton will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you'd do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call State Farm agent Sandy Stockton in Artesia today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
ENMU Roswell welcomes new and returning students to register online and on campus for the coming spring 2022 semester. Prepare for brighter days ahead and learn essential career skills in arts and sciences, technical and health education right here at home. Classes start January 18th. Call 575-624-7000 or log on to roswell.enmu.edu.
Success starts here.
When that problem arises, one call to Crouch Plumbing and Heating is all it takes. Crouch's plumbers and technicians are highly trained. No problem is too big or too small for Crouch. Whether you need a water heater replaced, a gas line run, a leaky faucet repaired, or your heater or AC serviced, Crouch can do it all. Your problem is their problem, till it's no longer a problem. Call on Crouch for timely response, quality workmanship at a fair price. Servicing Carlsbad and Artesia.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans. Joby Hodling here on KSVP Radio, KSVP Radio Facebook page, and KSVP YouTube channel. Of course, we're audio only as ProView is here, but it's one of those things. ProView not filming this game. Or I think they are actually filming this game maybe, but they haven't been filming them all, and that's frustrating. They didn't film our game yesterday, I don't believe. So maybe we could have done it, but they have the rights, so we can't. So audio only. In any case, we're at the half. The Taos Tigers were down to the Bulldogs after one, 21-17, and now they flipped the script. They lead by 5, 38-33 here at the half. Scoring-wise for the Tigers, who, by the way, are the 4th-ranked team in 4A. They're 12-4 on the season. They've got a lot of size, including at the guard, as they've got a young man named, and I'm going to talk about in a minute, Anthony Padilla. He's one of their guards. He's 6'3". He's got 9 points in the game. Isaiah Gentet has 6. He's got 2 3-pointers. Eldon Torres, one of their bigs, 6'5" senior. He's got 9 points. And the man in the middle, Damon Eli, he's only a junior. He wears number 52. He is 6'7", and he's got 14 points. And the thing about these bigs, they've got Anthony Padilla, 6'3", Xavier Duke, 6'5", Eldon Torres, 6'5", and Damon Eli, 6'7". They're not big and clumsy. They're good. Damon Eli moves very well with the ball. They're big man. And he's not super heavy, but he's not light either. He's got some size to his length, and we've seen him take the ball down the floor a couple different times on fast breaks. So he moves well with the basketball. So they're very good. No wonder they're ranked number 4 in the state. But the Bulldogs are hanging in there with them. Going to come out here in the second half, try to take this lead back and get the win for the Bulldogs. Jake Barrera has 5 points. Diego Wesson with 1, as he is 1 for 2 from the line. Peyton Deans came in and played. He got a rebound during his time. Cameron Thorpe has 2 points. He also has 4 boards. Actually, Cameron got a board there at the end that I didn't count. He's got 5 boards, halfway to a double digits in rebounds. He also has a takeaway. And Riley Jarrett has 8 points. He's got 2 rebounds and 1 steal. Japheth Zamarone with a 3-pointer. He also has 2 rebounds and 1 takeaway. And Nick Sanchez has, he's got 13 points. He's got a board, a steal, and an assist to lead the way for the Artesia Bulldogs. 38-33 is our score. It's been a hotly contested back and forth fast game if you're just now joining us. So stay tuned here for the second half, because it is a great one. Bulldogs looking to get to the championship game tomorrow. If they get there, they'll either be playing the Hope Christian Huskies, the tournament host, or they'll be playing West Las Vegas. If they do fall, then they'll either be taking on they'll take on the loser in the third place game of West Las Vegas and Hope. All right, we'll be back. Tate Branch halftime.
Hi, it's Maria
and Brisa with the Tate Branch Auto Group.
Are you in the market for a new car but don't know where to look?
Well, look no further. Here at Tate Branch Auto Group, we have had our used car managers busy buying vehicles to fill our inventory and to meet your needs.
That's right. We are bringing in new cars daily and getting them ready to hit our showrooms. But hurry fast, because these vehicles will not last long.
And if you have no time to make it down to the dealership, that's not a problem. You can view our entire inventory on www.tatebranch.com, where you will have the ability to purchase your car online with front door delivery.
That's right. Come and visit us at www.tatebranch.com.
And we do it all. Need an oil change? Come on in. No appointments necessary. Brakes making funny noises? We've got you covered. Transmissions in the dumps? That's not a problem.
Come see us today at Tate Branch in Artesia, Carlsbad, Hobbs, or Roswell, where the selection of vehicles will not disappoint.
Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, iDeck, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location, too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward & Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925. We have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward & Son Insurance Agency.
It's important to know local folks you can trust. People who'll be there for you when you need it most. Cisco Equipment in Artesia, serving southeast New Mexico since 1978 and new locations throughout Texas, is the leader in equipment rentals, sales, and service. Whether it's an excavator, backhoe, or wheel loader for the pipeline, or a reach fork or man lift for the construction site, Cisco Equipment has the dirt and aerial equipment to get the job done. Call the team at Cisco Equipment today, 748-1314, serving all of southeast New Mexico and throughout Texas.
Pecans are a big deal here in Chaves County. We have some of the biggest orchards in the country, and lots of us have pecan trees in our yards. Hi, this is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. Whether you have one pecan tree or 1,000 of them, this time of year, every pecan tree needs fertilizer. So come see us at Roswell Seed Company, and we'll get you fixed up with the right fertilizer for your pecan trees, so that next year, your nuts will be big and beautiful. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back here as the second half is about to get underway. They've got 30 seconds on the clock ticking down. Hope Husky Gymnasium. 5 state girls championships on one end. On the other end, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 pictures of state champions for the Hope Huskies, dating back to, let me see what the oldest year was. Looks like dating back to 1985, and the last year to win it was 2018. So a lot of championships by the Hope Huskies, both girls and boys. Hope Husky, it's going to be Taos basketball. They get it in, going the other way now as Gentette working against Sanchez. Starters on the floor for the Bulldogs. They go to Gutierrez on our. They go to Torres, and he goes up and in against Zamarone of the Bulldogs. So Nick Sanchez crosses the timeline. 7-point lead, 40-33, down to 7:35 to go in the third quarter. Third period, Sanchez out top. Swing it to the Bulldogs. Barrera now on the left wing. He goes around a screen, gets it to Zamarone. Zamarone over to Thorpe. Thorpe on the right wing. Goes back to Zamarone. He's going to turn and has it stripped away. Turnover on the Bulldogs. The other way comes the and there's going to be a foul. Yep, they call it. Out of control was Eli. He runs into Jake Barrera, knocks him down. As checking in for Zamarone will be Peyton Deans. All right, so Riley Jarrett to key it in. Matthew Mondragon giving Sanchez fits in the backcourt. So he gets it in from Jarrett. Sanchez now walking it across the timeline. Goes to the left side. Hands it off to Thorpe. Thorpe around the top. He's going to spot for 3. Knocks it down. Cameron Thorpe buries it. The Bulldogs back within 4. 40-36 the score. As Gentette working against Sanchez comes to the half-court line. Gets it across. Goes to the right side. Swings it to Mondragon. Picked up by Barrera. Now to Torres. Torres. Oh, there's a walk. It's another turnover. Second one as Eli had it on the left side. The big man, he tried to drive, and he traveled before he put the ball down. 6:48 to go. Riley Jarrett into Sanchez in the backcourt. And he'll take his time coming across the timeline. Matthew Mondragon waiting on him. Goes to the right side to Barrera. Barrera way out on the wing. Puts it on the floor. Goes out top to Deans, who just checked back in. Now swings it to Sanchez. He puts the brakes on the baseline. Goes underneath to Deans. Deans working against the big guys. He puts it up, and his shot is blocked. Eli comes out of there with that rebound after he blocks the shot. So the other way, Mondragon with the basketball. Skip pass over to Gentette. He goes down the baseline. He traveled. They do call it. That's another turnover. Third turnover on the Taos Tigers. So keying it in will be Deans. Sanchez gets it in from him. Matthew Mondragon going to stay in front of Sanchez. He's just going to walk it across, taking a look. Coach Mondragon gets the call, goes to Barrera. Barrera into the corner to Jarrett. Back to Sanchez. Sanchez looking to Thorpe. Thorpe's going to go outside to Barrera. Hand it back to Nick Sanchez. They're going to reset. Are the Bulldogs. Sanchez goes right by his man, puts up a 14-footer. It's good. On the right side, Sanchez buries it just inside the free throw line. Gentette down, and it's almost stolen away, knocked out of bounds by Cameron Thorpe. As coming back into the ballgame for the Bulldogs here, first time in the second half, is Diego Wesson. Barrera will get a break. Checking in for the Tigers is Nathaniel Gutierrez. Gentette will get a break, and it'll be Tiger basketball. Padilla will key it in across from us over on the far sideline. Cameron Thorpe standing in front of him. Going to go into the backcourt to the newly checked in Nathaniel Gutierrez, who's picked up by Sanchez. Goes to the right side, picks up his dribble, gets it to Eli, works into the lane. He's cut off there. He kicks it outside to Mondragon, who puts up a three. It's no good. There was a shove they missed. Nice play down there by Riley Jarrett, but Eli too big. He gets it up and in. Jarrett playing good defense. He's just too big. Swing it over the right side. Oh, the shot is blocked, but Jarrett gets the rebound on the baseline right side. He tries to power up and under. Kicks it outside to Sanchez. He drives into the lane. His shot up and good. Acrobatic shot for Sanchez. They get it to Eli on the right baseline. That's a walk. Can they call it? They did. Turnover. So Eli traveled. Another good job there by Riley Jarrett, playing good, solid defense against the bigger man. Checking in for Eloy is going to be number 34, Xavier Duke. Jarrett into Sanchez. He's picked up again by Mondragon in the backcourt. Going to bounce pass over to Diego Wesson, who will bring it across the timeline. Everybody looking over to see what the coaches want to run. Mondragon gives them the play. Swings it to the left side to Thorpe, way out top. Bounce pass to Sanchez. On the left side, he's going to put up a three. It's no good. On the backside, Diego Wesson with the great rebound. It'll be Bulldog basketball as he throws it off of number 50, Eldon Torres. So good job there by Diego Wesson going in there and getting that board, his first of the ball game. Thorpe to get it in. He gets it into Deans, who spins into the lane. His shot up, and it rolls out no good. And then there's going to be a foul called, I think, on Deans as he fights the much bigger guy in Eldon Torres for the rebound. They do call that on Peyton Deans. That's his third and the first team foul as Diego Wesson kicks the ball as they're trying to get it in. Zamarone checks back into the ballgame. Peyton Deans will take a seat after his third foul. Both teams have one team foul here in the third period. Ball has gotten in the backcourt to Gutierrez. He's picked up by Sanchez. Gets around him, goes to the right side into the lane, throws up a shot, and it will be no good. Riley Jarrett fighting for the rebound, but unable to get it. Torres gets it. He puts it up no good. Still the Bulldogs fighting for the rebound. It goes over to the left side, and we're going to have a foul called. With the reach is going to be, I think, Diego Wesson. That is who they call it on. The Bulldogs battling down there, but those big guys able to body them out as Michael Malone will check into the ball game. At the line will be Matthew Mondragon for the Tigers. They lead 42-40. 2-point lead. Shot up and it is good for Mondragon. His first bucket of the ball game, and comes in the way of a free throw. Eli checks back in for Torres, and Malone checks in for Wesson. 43-40. Tigers lead by 3 with 4:09 to go here in the third period. Shot is up, and shot is good for Mondragon. Putting on some full court pressure here. They get it into Malone to the Bulldogs. Zamarone back to him. Swings it over to Sanchez. He's going to come across the timeline. Into the lane he goes. Kicks it outside to Malone. Spots for three. Shot is up. It's going to be in and out, no good. Eli with the rebound. Fighting down there was Jarrett. Kind of got his shoulder, but no call. They get it down the floor. Gutierrez kicks it. Eli into the lane. He's going to go up and good. Eli now with a bunch of points. Sanchez trapped in the backcourt. He's going to get it down to Malone. Malone puts it on the floor. Skip pass over to Cameron Thorpe. His three-point shot up, no good. There he gets his own rebound. Puts it back up and in the one. So he'll get to go to the line. So the 7th rebound for Cameron Thorpe and the N1. He gets the chance here for the old-fashioned three-point play. The Bulldogs down 46-42. As checking in will be Torres and Gentette for the Tigers. Gutierrez and Duke will take a seat. And Cameron Thorpe at the line as he gets the ball from the official. The lefty, Cameron, shot is up and shot is good. So he finishes the three-point play. He now has 8 points to go along with 7 rebounds. 43-46 as Gentette walks across the timeline on the right side, picked up by Sanchez. They're going to go down on the block to Eli. He turns, puts up a shot. It's good. He now has 20 as the Bulldogs try to go down the floor, and they turn it over, trying to throw it up to Riley Jarrett on that long pass from Zamarone. He's unable to bring it in, so the turnover. second on the Bulldogs. 48-43, 5-point lead. Gentette working up the right side, hands it off to Padilla. Padilla picked up by Thorpe. Going to go back to Padilla. His shot up and good, and they're going to have an M1. Who do they call that on? So that's going to be called on Riley Jarrett, his second. And Padilla, kind of a flying shot there. He threw it to the top of the free throw line to Eli, and he cut around the right side. He hit him in stride. He throws up a shot, and it goes off the backboard and in. And now he has a chance to finish off the three-point play, which he does. He has 12 points now. He's checking back into the ballgame for the Bulldogs. Malone is Barrera. And they're putting on this full-court press here. Are the Tigers, leading 51-43, an 8-point lead. As Zamarone looking, gets it in to Nick Sanchez. He spins, gives it back to Zamarone. Down to the right side to Barrera. He's going to back it out on the right side. Get it back outside to Nick Sanchez. He puts it on the floor. Starts to drive in, does his stutter step, goes up and under. Shot is going to be not good. Coming down with it is Torres. He gets it to Padilla up the left side to go to Gentette, and he loses it out of bounds. Bulldog basketball. So got a little wild there, lost the dribble, goes out of bounds. So Bulldogs get it back with 2:49 to go in the third period, down by 8. 51-43. Jarrett gets it into Cameron Thorpe. Thorpe to Sanchez. Sanchez skip pass over here to Barrera. Barrera bounce pass up to Jarrett. Jarrett on the left side, puts it on the floor, goes up and score. Oh, and it goes in and out. Made a great move, got underneath the big man, but it goes in and out. Down the floor come the Tigers. Mondragon underneath the Taurus. His shot up is good. So 53-43, and Coach Mondragon calls a timeout. 10-point lead, 2:36 to go in the third period. The Tigers 53, the Bulldogs 43. Will be.
Many times, patients require skilled care for short-term illnesses, temporary help after hospitalization or rehabilitation after a major surgery, and many more conditions that can be handled in the comfort of your home. J&J Home Care stands ready to provide such care when you or your family members need it. Our highly experienced nurses, therapists, and aides have been serving Artesia and the surrounding community for more than 20 years. To learn more about the services available at J&J Home Care, call 746-2892 or visit us at 1301 West Grand in Artesia.
Incredible Printing is open for business. Located across the street from the Derek Floor statue in Artesia, Incredible Printing is Artesia's only local printer. Incredible Printing makes your business that high-flying brochure needed to advertise those new services or products. Incredible Printing also specializes in all carbon copy books and material. Georgia and her team at Incredible are excited for 2021. Incredible Printing is open in Artesia, across from the Derek Floor statue.
All right, Bulldog basketball coming out of that full timeout. 10-point lead for the Tigers. 2:36 to go in the third period, 53-43. As the ball has gotten in from Zamarone to Sanchez. He's up the right side. Stutter steps, goes into the lane, kicks it. Three-pointer for the Bulldogs. Thorpe. It's over the top, no good. Torres gets the rebound, hands it off to Mondragon. Up the floor they come. Gentette chases it down on the left side. He's in the corner, goes back out to Mondragon. Picked up by Barrera. Skip pass over to number 23 who checked in. That's Evans. He gets it to Padilla. Padilla picked up by Cameron Thorpe on the right wing. Goes around the screen. Thorpe goes under the screen. Still has him. Goes underneath. They do, and it's tipped out of bounds by the Bulldogs. Zamarone. Actually, I think that was Jarrett that got a hand on that. They tried to go to number 50, Eldon Torres. Mondragon looking to get it in. He's going to go way out top to Padilla. Padilla goes over to the left corner. Mondragon. Back to Padilla. He flies in on the left side and scores. Bulldogs getting on the hips of these guys as they do their cuts. Sanchez back to Jarrett. Jarrett goes it back to Sanchez. Sanchez gets it head to Thorpe. Thorpe will hold off, get it back to Sanchez. He's into the lane, going to stop and shoot a 15-footer, and it's going to be off the front of the rim, no good. Bulldogs fight for the rebound, but Torres comes away with it, gets it to Mondragon, down to Gentette on the right side. Shot is up and good. Bulldogs now down by 14, 57-43, 1:30 to go. And then we're going to have a foul called on number 23, Evans. And that's, he pushed Nick Sanchez trying to go up the right side there on the inbounds pass. It's going to be the third team foul with 1:28 to go as Eli checks back in. Number 23, Evans, will take a seat. Number 50, Eldon Torres, I've been talking about him, 6'5". He's bigger. He's a big body, plus he's 6'5". He's been getting lots of rebounds. All right, so Nick Sanchez crosses the timeline, goes to the left side, stops, kicks it over to the left corner, going down the baseline, throws up a shot is Cameron Thorpe. Shot no good, but he's fouled. Looks like that's going to be on Mondragon. Let's see who they call it on. Hope it's on Dominic Sillis. I didn't even see him check in. There's not a 4 out there. The official's not listening. Now he finally hears everybody at the scores table saying there's not a 4 out there. I think they called that on Mondragon. So they're still talking about the officials take a timeout. I think it was on Mondragon, who just left the floor. He has a bloody nose. But he called it on number 4, and there was the number 4 was our guy, Cameron Thorpe, who was going to the line to shoot, so the official got mixed up there for a minute. I think it was on 10, but I don't know. He called it on 4. We don't have a 4. They don't have a 4. I think it was on 10. Nope, they're calling it on who? 23? Evans wasn't on the floor. They called it on Padilla, number 32, so that's his third. Taking a minute to work it out. All right, so Cameron Thorpe is going to be at the line to shoot 2. Checking into the ball game will be a Diego Weston. No, they're going to wait. Coming in for the injured Mondragon was number 20, Nathaniel Gutierrez. Now they'll let Weston check in. Nick Sanchez will get a break. A lot of action right here in front of us with no basketball action. Shot is up and good for Cameron. He now has 2, 4, 6, 9 points in the ball game to go along with the 7 rebounds. And he's got another free throw coming up. Michael Malone getting ready to check in. Shot is up and shot is good. Sub. They didn't get the sub in. All right, so down the floor comes the Tigers as Padilla has it out top. Hands it off to Gutierrez, who spins. Going to go back to Padilla. Bulldogs giving chase here to this 3-man weave way out top as they're working under a minute now. Swinging over to Gentet at the left side. He goes to the top of the key, works his way to the left side, kicks it over to Eli in the left corner. He goes down the lane, puts it up and in. Actually goes down the baseline, does Eli. Ball is tipped out of bounds by Padilla. 41.9 seconds to go as Cameron Thorpe gets a break. Coming in is Michael Malone for the Bulldogs. Also coming in is number 23, Jonathan Evans, for the Tigers. And who's coming out? They're going to bring one of their big men, Torres, out of the ball game, number 50. So Zamaron looking to get it in. He does get it in to Jake Barrera. Back to Zamaron. Zamaron ahead on the left side. Bulldogs swing it over to the right side. Malone within the corner. Back out to Jake Barrera. Down to 30 seconds. Hands it off to Wesson out top. He's picked up by Gentet. Goes around the screen. Does Wesson. Hands it in the corner to Barrera. Out top it goes to Zamaron. Swing it over to Malone on the right side. He shoots an NBA 3. Off the rim, no good. Jake Barrera up with the rebound. He's going to get it back to Wesson. We're down to 13 seconds. So Diego Wesson working. Goes into the lane. Goes up and, they wave it off and call a charge. Doggone it. Goes up and in. They wave it off, call the offensive foul on Diego Weston. That's his 4th, I think. So with 4.9 seconds to go, Meekum will check in for Weston. And 59-45, biggest lead of the ball game, up by 14 are the Tigers getting here close to the end. They're going to throw a long pass down to Eli. He backs up and shoots a long shot. It's going to be off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Torres. He gets a shot off. It's no good. So at the end of 3, the score 45-59. The Bulldogs down by 15. They're going to have to battle back here in the second. I said the second, but it's the 4th period. We're going to take a break. Artesia 45, Taos.
Did you know Artesia Ford has been open for 50 years and owned by the same people for every day they've been open? I'd say they must be doing something right.
By the same people? So the person I bought my truck from might have sold my grandfather his trucks?
I bet they did. That's a family tradition I could be proud of.
Artesia Ford, open for 50 years and counting. Visit Artesia Ford at 307 North 1st Street in Artesia to be a part of a family tradition you can count on for the next 50 years.
right, we're back here as I heard them say we're giving it to number 10. That's who it was on. I thought it was on number 10. That's who the foul was on. So they changed it from Padilla to number 10. So Anthony Padilla with just 2. Matthew Mondragon now with 2 fouls as we get ready to start the 4th and final period, barring a tie. For the Bulldogs, Barrera, Deans, Sanchez, Thorpe, and Jarrett on the floor as they will get the ball at the half court. Across from us here, as the official clock told the official on the floor, you give us just a second. They said, turn the clock on. He said, you hold on. All right, so Barrera across the timeline, hands it off to Sanchez over on the right wing. He's going to put it on the floor, goes up and kicks it to Jarrett, who's driving in. His shot goes down. Riley Jarrett with double digits now, 10 points. Another assist there for Nick Sanchez. Mondragon, who's come out with some toilet paper up his nose, keeping that blood from coming. Hands it off to Padilla, swings it over to Torres. Gets it over in the left corner to Gentet. Back out to Mondragon, now swings it to Eli over the right side of Padilla. Gets it back to Gentet, he's on the baseline right side. Gets it back to Padilla out on the right wing. Picked up by Thorpe. Bulldogs playing good man-to-man defense here. I go to Eli, he drives in, puts it up, and scores. Eli has a force. He scores again, 61-47. Sanchez drives in, and he is fouled, or is it just out of bounds on the block shot? So they just call it out of bounds. They say that he was blocked shot to get it into Jarrett. His shot up, no good. He's going to fight for the rebound, does Riley, and we're going to have a jump ball called as they went to the floor. It will go which way? One ref pointed Bulldogs, the other ref pointed. They're debating about who gets the ball. One ref was pointing towards the Tigers, one ref was pointing toward the Bulldogs. So whose ball is it? All right, so they're saying it's Taos Tiger basketball. All right, they made up their mind. 47-61, the Bulldogs down. They get the ball into Gentet. He's trapped in the backcourt, but he gets it ahead to Mondragon. He's across the timeline. Pass to Torres. He goes up and scores. They beat the Bulldog press. Nick Sanchez right back down the floor, and he's fouled by Padilla. So that will now be Padilla's 3rd and the 5th team foul on the Tigers. As checking in for Mondragon is number 20, Nathaniel Gutierrez. It'll be Bulldog basketball. Thorpe to kid in right here in front of us at the press table. Gets it into Sanchez in the backcourt. He takes a look over at Coach Mondragon for the play. Works his way on the left side. Gentet picking him up. Goes by him on the left wing. Kicks it over into the corner to Thorpe. He makes a man miss. Put up a 15-footer. It's no good. Coming out of there with the rebound will be the Tigers. Gutierrez, he'll drive it up the floor. Now he'll slow it down. Get it over to Eli. Eli underneath the Torres, who was wide open, and a foul. Doggone it. So Torres gets the ball. The 6'5" senior, the biggest body on the court right now. Eli's got him by 2 inches, but Torres a little bigger. Both extremely active and athletic. Deans takes a seat. That foul called on Nick Sanchez. That was his 2nd. He come in from behind because Torres was wide open when he got that pass. He goes up and scores easily. His shot up and in and out, no good. There for the rebound for the Bulldogs is Zamarone, his 3rd. Sanchez on the right side gets it to Barrera. Barrera out top now. Backs it up. He's picked up by Gutierrez. Swings it over to Thorpe. Left side. Bounce pass is tipped, but Sanchez gets it. Working against Gentet. He backs out. 6:02 in counting. Goes to Riley Jarrett. Riley looks at the 3. Doesn't take it. Goes to Thorpe. Nice pass. Thorpe scores. And then a timeout taken by Coach Mondragon. So good pass there by Riley Jarrett. That's his 2nd assist. Bulldogs down by 16, 65-49. We're going to take a timeout and hear from Artesia General Hospital. Bulldogs going to have to battle here, get back into this ball game to get the win. The Taos Tigers, number 4 in 4A. They're 12-4 on the season. The Bulldogs, number 13 in 4A, 8-7 on the season. So we'll be back after the...
Mental health has no age limit. That's why Artesia General Hospital's outpatient behavioral health team includes a specialist for children and teens. Honey Coven Weeks serves patients 18 and younger in both Artesia and Carlsbad. 1 in 5 adolescents faces a mental illness that disrupts their life. If you're wondering whether your child is just going through a stage or struggling with something deeper, we can help. Get professional answers and compassionate medical support to help them thrive. Request your appointment at artesiageneral.com/behavioral health.
All right, it's going to be Taos Tiger basketball. The Bulldogs come back on the floor. Jarrett, Thorpe, Zamarone, Sanchez, and Barrera. As they'll put on some full court pressure here with 5:57 to go in the ball game and down 65-49, down by 16. Thorpe on Padilla, has Padilla on the baseline to throw it in. Full court pressure here by the Bulldogs. They're still waiting for the official to hand it to somebody. Oh, there was a water spill. They're getting that up over here. All right, they get it in the backcourt. Mondragon is trapped, and it goes out of bounds off of who? Looks like they call it off of Barrera, so it'll remain Tiger basketball. So now they'll get in. Oh, no, it's Bulldog basketball. Oh, so it is a turnover. It's the Bulldogs get it. Does not go off for Barrera. I couldn't see. They were cleaning up a water spill over here. They get it to Zamarone on the baseline. He turns into the lane, kicks it out to Sanchez. He drives, has it tipped away from him, but he's quick-handed. He gets it back, gets it to Thorpe. Cameron on the left wing baseline, bounce pass under to Zamarone, and they're going to call a travel on Japheth. So fifth turnover on the Bulldogs here in the second half. 5:40 to go, 65-49. Padilla to key it in. Thorpe in front of him on the baseline. Looking, does get it into Mondragon. Again, trapped. But he gets it down to number 20. Nobody on him. Gutierrez has a 3-on-2, kicks it to the corner. Eli has it. He goes into the lane, up, and he short arms it. Fights for his own rebound, unable to get it, but they say it goes off of Jake Barrera. So it'll be Tiger basketball on the baseline left side. 65-49. 5:39 to go in the ball game. Gutierrez will key it in, left side baseline. Goes out top to Eli. He drives, kicks it to Gutierrez on the left wing. Now back out top to Mondragon. He'll hand it off to Padilla. So out near mid-court is Padilla. Swings it over to Gutierrez. On the baseline to Mondragon. Kicks it out to Torres. Zamarone just waiting on him. Torres puts it on the floor, but now he'll hand it off to Padilla out top. Thorpe on him. Down to 5:15, counting. Swings it over to Eloy. Eloy on the right wing. Kicks it out top. Now they swing it over to the left corner to Mondragon. Puts it on the floor. Tries to go underneath. It'll be Bulldog basketball as it goes off the hand of Eli and out of bounds. So the Bulldogs force the turnover. King it in will be Riley Jarrett. Gets it into Sanchez. Chased down by Mondragon. Goes to the left side. Zamarone backs in. Kicks it to Jarrett. He puts it on the floor. Now he'll kick it out to Jake Barrera. His three-point shot is off. No good. And on the backside, Padilla gets the rebound. And now he'll slow it down as Thorpe will stay in front of him. Crosses the timeline. Works his way over to the left side to Gutierrez. He goes around the screen. Now he'll put up a 15-footer. It's going to be no good. Man, Eloy there for the rebound, the putback, and he's fouled. Jarrett was there, but he just couldn't get up high as the 6'7" Eli. So Eli gets the board. He puts it up, and the foul called on Riley Jarrett. So at the line will be Damon Eli. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. He has 24 points in the ball game, and now at the line he's got 12 two-point field goals, and now makes his first free throw. So 25 points for Eli. As checking back to the ball game will be Deans and Diego Wesson. Peyton Deans and Diego Wesson. Coming out will be Jarrett and Jake Barrera. 66-49. 17-point lead, and Eli back at the line to shoot the second of the two free throws. It is up. It's off the rim. No good. And there's Cameron Thorpe with his 8th rebound. Gets it to Sanchez. Sanchez across the timeline. Goes into the lane. Puts up a jumper, and it's good. Sanchez is just so quick and explosive. He just rises up above everybody down there and puts up that about a 10-footer. Now the ball is going to be down the floor. It's going to be Padilla on the right side, and he tosses it up and in. So they answer right back. Now Sanchez gets it head to Thorpe. Thorpe across the timeline. He goes across court to Diego Wesson. He picks up his dribble. Skip pass back to Cameron Thorpe over here right in front of us. Gets it to Sanchez. Sanchez on the left side puts it on the floor. He goes into the lane, kicks it to Deans. Deans underneath. His shot up and no good, but they're going to travel. Turnover on the Bulldogs. All right, number 13, Gentet checks back in for Gutierrez for the Tigers. Their ball. Keying it in will be Matthew Mondragon with Wesson in front of him. Get it into Gentet, hounded by Sanchez in the corner. Still hounding him. Gets it across the timeline, though. Gets it to Padilla, picked up by Thorpe on the right wing out top. Goes out top to Eli, swings it over to Torres into the left corner. Underneath they go to Pete Padilla from Mondragon. Kick it back out top. Eli with it. Swings it over to the right side now to Gentet. Sanchez on him. He goes to the corner. Bounce pass to Mondragon. Goes underneath the Eli. He turns, hands it off. Shot is up. They're going to call a charge on Eli. Handed it off to a cutting Torres on the left baseline, but a charge called before the shot. So wave off the bucket, and that is the third foul. It's the second foul on Eli. Torres will take a seat. Checking in for him will be Duke. And also checking back in is Gutierrez as Eli takes a seat. Bulldog basketball with 3:29 to go. 68-51 to get it into Thorpe. Back to Wesson. Wesson over to Dean, still in the backcourt. Dean's back to Diego Wesson on the right side. He gets across the timeline. Goes down into the right side baseline. Hands it off to Zamarone, who goes to Deans. Deans working, goes, shot up, no good. Coming out of there with it is Gentet. He gets it ahead to Padilla on the left side. He goes flying in and scores. Anthony Padilla. Now the Bulldogs get it down, and getting it is outside to Thorpe. That was Wesson underneath on the right baseline. Back out to Thorpe. Three-point shot is up, no good. And we have no foul called. As taken to the floor was Deans. Man, they got tangled up. The official was on top of it, but he just didn't call a foul. And then stepping on the baseline is Padilla on the other end. It's out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog basketball, but I was kind of watching that. I thought there was going to be a fight. Eli checks back in. Michael Malone checks back in. Also checking in is Riley Jarrett. So Thorpe and Zamarone take a break. Dean's also coming out. No, he's still in. Bulldog basketball. Wesson to key it in. Long pass down to Deans. He goes up the ladder and gets it, and he puts it on the floor, goes into the lane. Up and under, shot up and good, and one. So Peyton Deans with the bucket. On the left side, his first bucket of the ballgame. He'll go to the line to shoot the and one. And who did they call that on? Number 52. That's his third. So that's the third on Eli. As Deans did a good job getting him to get up in the air, and as he's coming down, Deans goes up on the right side and scores, and the and one. So he's at the line, get the ball from the official. Shot is up, and the shot is no good. There's Diego Wesson with the rebound. He'll go out to the right side. Get it to Sanchez in the lane. He goes up and, and it doesn't go. Ball's tipped out. Coming out of there with it was Michael Malone. Three-point shot is up and no good. Malone gets another rebound, and he'll dribble it around out top. Sanchez took that three, was off the back of the rim, no good. Now Malone looking to get it, Sanchez. He does on the left wing. Baseline, he goes down the baseline. Pass, and he's going to be fouled, which is going to put Nick Sanchez on the line. That's the 8th team foul. So, So it'll be Nick Sanchez going to the line. I was looking at my score sheet here, and I don't know why I don't have one of our players. Let's see here. So, yeah. All right, so coming back into the ballgame will be Cameron Thorpe. He's coming in for Peyton Deans. So on the floor, Jarrett, Thorpe, Sanchez, Malone, and Wesson for the Bulldogs. 2:16 to go, down by 17. Bulldogs are going to have to make a huge comeback here as they get the ball to Sanchez. The shot is up and good as it rolls all around. That was the first shot. Yeah, they acted like it was It was Tiger basketball, but it's not. So he makes the front end to the 1-on-1, does Sanchez. Second shot is up, and the second shot is this time clean and good. Coach Mondragon takes a timeout. All right, we're going to keep it here. The Bulldogs, here in the second half, the Tigers have just stretched the lead on the Bulldogs. Just too much size is what's happened to the Bulldogs here. All of their, and that's the thing. Shots aren't just going to fall every time. Their shots in the first half were falling more regularly than they have here in the second half, and that may have something to do with getting worn out by these big bodies. Again, there's a lot of size on this Taos Tiger team, and they're really good, too. They're not just big. They're all four of these guys that are 6'3 plus are big, tall, long, and strong, and handle the ball. All four of them handle the ball really well, as they've been able to rotate those guys. And so now we've got some boos going on up behind me. I don't know what happened up in the stands. I was thinking it was something on the floor, but it wasn't. Okay, come back on the floor for the Bulldogs. Thorpe, Malone, Sanchez, Jarrett, and Wesson. And it will be Tiger basketball with a 15-point lead and 2:16 to go here in the ball game, as Padilla will key it in. Duke and Eli, along with Mondragon and Gintet. Oh, and it's going to be taken away by Sanchez. He gets the steal, gets it to Wesson on the left wing, goes to Thorpe, and then he steps out of bounds. So the Bulldogs get a turnover, and then they turn it back over. So back in the hands of the Tigers. Gintet gets the ball on the left wing, left corner. He gets it to Padilla, who gets across the timeline. Now swing it out to Gintet, picked up by Sanchez. Now with Padilla with the basketball, and they swap. Sanchez stays on Padilla, but he drives in on the left side. It's stripped away. Thorpe comes out of there with it. Going the other direction as Sanchez stops, shoots a three, and it's going to be out the front of the rim, no good. Jarrett flies in, but he can't pull the rebound down. Eli gets it. And so hands it off to Gintet, who's picked up by Sanchez. Tries to get the steal. He falls down. They get the ball over to Mondragon, chased out top by Wesson. He hands it off Padilla. Michael Malone on him. Swings it over to the left side to Duke. Picked up by Thorpe. Now he goes down on the left baseline to Mondragon. Back out to Gintet on the left side. Back outside to Mondragon. Now swings it out top to Eli. Over to the right side to Padilla. Picked up by Malone. It's going to be stolen away by Sanchez. Can he hang on to it? He's unable to as he flies into us here at the table. Barrera's going to come in and give Nick a break here. 1:12 to go, 70-55. So it'll be Bulldog basketball. Nope, it's going to be Tiger basketball. As Padilla will key it in, goes into the backcourt to Gintet. Diego Weston out on him. As he gets it across the timeline, picks up his dribble, goes to Padilla, picked up by Malone. They're out near midcourt as he works his way over to the left side. Tries to hand it off to Mondragon, which he does. Barrera was giving him fits, but gets it back to Padilla, picked up by Malone. Under a minute to go. They're just running a little three-man weave out top. Gintet with it. Now he goes by Weston into the lane. Bounce pass up and no good, but fouled as Eli on the right side baseline. I thought he was going to try to go up and dunk it, but I think he just didn't get his jump. And they say, who got him? They're calling that on Riley Jarrett. It's his fourth. And we got 5 checking in for the Tigers after these free throws. So at the line is Damon Eli leading by 15, 70-55. First shot is up and good. He's now 2 for 3 at the line as the Tigers bring in 4 with 46.6 seconds and a 16-point lead. And they got Torres waiting to check in for Eloy after this free throw if he makes it. He's 2 for 3 from the line. And his shot is up, and it's going to be no good. Up high for the rebound, Jake Barrera. His second rebound, hands it off to Wesson, Diego Wesson. Going to the left side, picks up his dribble, swings over to Malone. Malone out top, picked up by number 3, Chavez. Puts up a three-pointer, it's no good. Eloy brings down a big rebound, gets it ahead. And that should be Bulldog basketball, but it's not. Malone got a hand on it as Eloy will take a break or take be out for the ball game, and coming in is Torres, who was also one of the starters, but he comes back into the ball game with the four that had already come in after that free throw. 71-55, Tiger basketball. They keyed it on the left baseline to get it into number 5. That's Robert Gersten. Swinging around the side to the right side. Bounce pass, number 3 with the basketball. He's in the lane, kicks it out to Torres. Back outside to number 3, Chavez. Chavez back to Torres. Down to 15 seconds. He's going to shoot a 3. It's no good. There's Diego Wesson with the rebound. He drives up the floor. Left side. Picks up his dribble. Skip pass over to Thorpe. Thorpe's going to spot for 3. It goes in and out, no good, and Torres gets the rebound, and that's going to end it. The Artesia Bulldogs go down in defeat. 55-71 is our final score. So we're going to take our last time out, get the Guy Chevrolet postgame show going, and we'll probably have Coach Kirkwood join us in just a moment.
If you own your own business or are ready to start one, think about Western Commerce Bank and how we can be your financial assistant. We are interested in the success of your business and would like to discuss how we can help you improve or expand. We have many loan products to assist you that include convenient financing options and terms. Western Commerce Bank has been helping our customers grow their businesses for over 50 years. Come see us. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. From GM certified service and parts, body and paint repairs, to a great lineup of new Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC models, along with our hand-picked selection of new-to-you cars, trucks, and SUVs, we've got you covered. We invite you to come see us today for excellent customer service and the hassle-free buying experience you deserve. You'll find us right here on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia, where we've sat proudly for almost 97 years, or at GuyChevy.com.
Welcome back to Hope Husky Basketball Gymnasium, Bulldog fans, as I've got Coach Kirkwood joining me now as the Bulldogs coach. Just faced a pretty good team there.
Yeah. I mean, they're really good. I mean, they're really big. We got to continue to work on blocking out and, just execute more on defense. I think our offense was there. We, missed some shots inside, missed a lot of shots outside too, but, we got to just continue to work on the defense.
One of the things that Hope, as you said, they were just really big. So one of the things that they were able to do, especially more so in the second half, was get some more rebounds. And I think that just went to their size and their height. Yeah,
their size and their height, and might have been a little bit tired, but still, we still got to have our focus. And we got a little tired, and then when you get tired, you start losing your focus. You don't block out as well, and so could have been a lot of things. But yeah, you got to give them a lot of credit. They're a really good team.
They're a really good team. I thought you guys, the Bulldogs, played pretty well against them, like you said. Yes. Just kind of got tired, maybe both mentally and physically there in the second half.
Yeah, definitely. So we got a good game tomorrow. We'll play the winner of this next boys game. So hey, this is a great tournament for us. We get to see a lot of 4A schools and get to do a lot of battling.
Yeah, I hope we'll be taking on West Las Vegas in the nightcap tonight. You guys will get the loser of that game tomorrow afternoon at 3:30.
Yeah, 3:30. So we appreciate y'all. We appreciate all of our fans that came up here. So it's a good tournament.
All right, Coach, thanks. Good luck tomorrow.
I appreciate it. Thank y'all. All right, bye-bye.
All right, Bulldog fans, let me go through the stats right quick for you, and then we'll wrap it up for the Hope Husky. I'm sorry, for the Taos Tigers. I had the Hope Huskies in my mind. Matthew Mondragon ended up with 2 points. Isaiah Gentet ended up with 8. Anthony Padilla, let's see, he had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. He had 16 in the ball game. Eldon Torres had 17, and leading the way for the Taos Tigers was the big man in the middle, the 6'7" junior, number 52, Damon Eli. He ended up with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26 points in the ball game to lead all scorers. For the Artesia Bulldogs, Cameron Thorpe ended up having a pretty darn good game. He had 2 steals. He had 8 rebounds. He had a three-pointer, three free throws, and 3 two-point field goals for 6, 10, 12 points in the ball game. Peyton Deans had a bucket and a rebound. Diego Wesson ended up having 1 point and 2 boards. Jake Barrera with 5 points. He had a 3 and hit a 2-point field goal. He also had 2 rebounds. Japheth Zamarone had a 3-pointer, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal, and Michael Malone ended up with 3 rebounds. Leading the way for the Bulldogs was Nick Sanchez. He had 2 takeaways. He had an assist, a rebound, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 21 points to lead the way for the Artesia Bulldogs. As I said, the Bulldogs do fall, though. The final score 71-55. The Bulldogs led after the first, 21-17, and then the Tigers never really looked back, leading 38-33 at the half, 59-45 in the third, and the final score 71-55. Bulldogs fall to 8-8 on the season. The Tigers improved to 13-4. The Tigers will play the winner of the Hope Christian Huskies tomorrow afternoon and the West Las Vegas Dons. Winner of that game will be at 7:30 tomorrow night. The Bulldogs play tomorrow afternoon at 3:30 p.m. And right at this moment, we don't have anybody to cover the game, and we were hoping we could tag along with the NFHS Network, who does these games, and the reason we can't do video, but I asked them before the game if we could do that, and they said we're not going to cover the game. So they're covering the championship only tomorrow, which is disappointing for Bulldog fans, but as of this moment, we will not be able to cover the game, but if something changes, we'll have it out there on Facebook and on the radio. All right, on behalf of Gene Dow back in the studio, this is Joby Hodling saying thank you for tuning in here, Bulldog Sports on KSVP Radio, KSVP AM 990 and FM 93.7, Facebook, KSVP Radio, and our YouTube channel at KSVP, where the Bulldogs and the Lady Bulldogs come to play. We'll see you next week. Bulldogs doubleheader, I think, against Roswell. Have a great weekend.
Please pardon our dust as we move into our new facility at Artesia Animal Clinic. We've begun the process of moving into our new facility, which features more exam rooms, expanded